Supercomputers are high-performing computers designed to tackle complex computational challenges. They encompasses multiple central processing units that break down the required tasks into multiple parts and process them simultaneously, which effectively results in high-speed computation. The performance of supercomputers is measured in terms of floating point operation per second. Flops. Supercomputers can be utilized for general purpose as well as special purpose such as Bele, Hydra, and Deep Blue for playing chess. Features and working of supercomputers. Supercomputers possess multiple distinctive features that set them apart from conventional computers. These are described below. Multiple CPUs. Supercomputers incorporate more than one CPU. Each CPU contains circuits for interpreting program instructions and executing arithmetic and logic operations. Speed. These computers can support the high computation speed of CPUs. Storage. It has a very high storage capacity. Rapid retrieval of stored data and instructions is crucial to support high computational speed. Vector arithmetic. By using vector arithmetic, they can operate on pairs of lists of numbers rather than on mere pairs of numbers. Multi-users. A supercomputer allows multiple users to access supercomputing simultaneously. History of supercomputers. The trajectory of supercomputing was set in motion during the late 1950s when the US government initiated consistent funding for the development of high-performance computer technology primarily aimed towards military applications. Key events. In 1976, the Cray-1 was introduced, which was the first successful implementation of vector processing. In 1985, the 4-processor Cray-2 became the first computer to exceed 1 billion flops. Roadrunner, exceeding 1000 T-flops or 1 petaflops, was built by IBM. Contemporary supercomputers. Currently, the IBM Summit holds the title of the world's fastest supercomputer according to the top 500 supercomputer list. Following closely is another American supercomputer, Sierra, which has a peak speed of 125 petaflops. Other significant supercomputers on the list include Sunway Taihu in China, Tianhe 2 in China, Dell Frontera in Austin, USA, SpeechDAD in Lugano, Switzerland, and AI Breezing Cloud Infrastructure in Tokyo, Japan. The United States dominates the top 10 with 5 supercomputers, while China follows with 2. Supercomputers in India. In 1987, the USA denied India's request to purchase the Cray XMP for academic and weather forecasting purposes, which compelled India to promote its supercomputing program. Agencies involved: Center for Development of Advanced Computing, Center for Development of Telematics, National Aerospace Laboratories, Bhabha Atomic Research Center, and Advanced Numerical Research and Analysis Group took the lead in this direction. C-DOT developed CHIPS, a high-performance parallel processing system. Bark created the Anupam series of supercomputers. Anurag created the Pace series of supercomputers. Param series. Param supercomputers are designed and assembled by the Center for Development of Advanced Computing CDAC in Pune, India. Param means supreme in Sanskrit and also creates an acronym for parallel machine. The Param 8000 was a success for CDAC in delivering a gigaflops range parallel computer. It was launched in 1991. In 1993, the Param 9000 series was released, which had a peak computing power of 5 GFlops. In 1998, the Param 10000 series had a sustained performance of 38 GFlops on the Linpack benchmark. The AI supercomputer Airavat and Param Siddhi AI are currently the fastest supercomputer in India. Airavat has been ranked 75 in the world as of June 2023. Indian supercomputers in top 500 list. As of June 2023, there are 4 systems based in India on the top 500 supercomputer list. National Supercomputing Mission. The Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology in 2050 announced a National Supercomputing Mission to install 73 indigenous supercomputers throughout the country by 2022. Objective. The primary goal of the mission is to establish a cluster of geographically distributed high-performance computing centers connected by a high-speed network, forming the National Knowledge Network. It aims to enhance both capacity and capability in high-performance computing across academic and research institutions in India, their respective domains. Characteristics: infrastructure. It involves the deployment of high-performance computing centers, including 3 petascale supercomputers. Financial investment. The mission spans a 7-year program with a budget of $73 million, approximately 4,500 crore rupees, indicating a significant financial commitment to advancing supercomputing capabilities in the country. Localization. It aims to produce all the components within India. Implementing agencies: Center for Development of Advanced Computing (CDAC) and the Indian Institute of Science (IISc). Achievements: Param Shiva, the first supercomputer of India under National Supercomputing Mission, was installed in 2020 at IIT PHU. Other installed supercomputers are Param Pravega, IISc Bangalore; Param Utkarsh, CDAC Bangalore; Param Ananta, IIT Gandhinagar; Param Himalaya, IIT Mandi; Param Siddhi, AI CDAC Pune; and Param Vidya series. Applications of supercomputers. Supercomputers are being used in multiple fields and have several applications such as weather forecasting and climate research. When the supercomputer is fed with data gathered by satellites, radars, and weather balloons, field experts become better informed on low atmospheric conditions affect us. They become better equipped to advise the public on weather-related topics. For example, the Derecho supercomputer is being used to explore the effects of solar geoengineering and how releasing aerosols influences rainfall patterns. Genome sequencing. It is a type of molecular modeling which scientists use to get a closer look at a virus DNA sequence that helps them diagnose diseases. The supercomputer can perform DNA sequencing in a few hours. For example, researchers at Stanford University scored the Guinness World Record title for the fastest genomic sequencing. Aviation engineering. Supercomputing systems in aviation has been used to detect solar flares, predict turbulence, and approximate aeroelasticity to build better aircraft. For example, Frontier has been recruited by GE Aerospace to test open fan engine architecture designed for the next generation of commercial aircraft that can reduce carbon dioxide emissions significantly. Space exploration. Supercomputers can take the massive amounts of data collected by satellites, probes, robots, and telescopes and use it to simulate outer space conditions Earth-side. For example, at NASA, REDCAN is used to create high-resolution simulation in preparation for upcoming Artemis moon missions. Nuclear fusion research. They can create simulation to predict energy loss and optimize performance in plasma used in the tokamak research. Example, Frontier and Summit for a project led by scientists at General Atomics USA. Oil and gas exploration. They can be used to collect huge quantities of geophysical seismic data to aid in finding and developing oil reserves. Military and defense. Supercomputing can allow the military to perform virtual testing of nuclear explosions and ballistic weapons. Smoke prediction. Many scientists and climatologists use supercomputers in the laboratory to predict fog and other pollution at strong levels in a particular region. Example, Tianhe 1A of China. Disadvantages of supercomputer. The following are a few disadvantages of the supercomputers. Physical size. Supercomputers are physically large, hence they require lots of space. A supercomputer typically takes more than 1000 square feet of area. Maintenance. For this purpose, special software and expertise are needed to detect failures and the computer's overall uses. Storage. To acquire the full capacity of a supercomputer, it should be equipped with enough storage space to accommodate all the produced data. Without sufficient storage space, the supercomputer simply cannot perform calculations. Heat release. A supercomputer is equipped with a large number of processors, all of which can generate a significant amount of heat during their operation. Due to this heat, most devices tend to get damaged easily. Power consumption. Supercomputers typically consume large amount of electricity. In general, a supercomputer needs around 4 megawatts of electricity.